Well, welcome back to the program. Well, it shocked many Ganawagironu when our good pal Regan announced that Mohawk TV was pulling Zawana Aoriwa from the lineup. And, well, Regan, how's been the reaction outside of Chrissy and my sad
utter
face?
dismay?
Yeah, you guys feel like you've been abandoned. Well, you know what? Let me turn the tables here because, you know, really being the staple host for the last, year, and then you've been on for the full almost 8.
Yeah.
What kind of reaction are you guys getting? I mean, everybody knows I'm going to miss it, but I mean, we didn't really hear from you two.
In general, I think a lot of people are a bit disappointed. They're very disappointed in that they feel that again, it's like love us or hate us.
Right.
They feel that we've kind of been that balance in terms of news in the community, and that it's a much needed outlet at some point, and that they're gonna miss that. They're gonna miss that,
Yeah.
and they feel that somebody's gonna have to pick it up somewhere and be able to make other people accountable.
Right. I've heard the same reaction as well. People are saying, you guys were the unbiased, the secondary opinion to what's happening in the media. And how I expressed that was, first and foremost, I said, well, that's Regan's mission to try to present that. And again, the same thing. You love us, you hate us.
Yeah.
It's still something different, the alternative to what's being presented out there. And I always thought it was a wonderful way to give Ganawagironu a way to express themselves in a different point of view. So, and the other part of it, everyone was saying that, over the past 8 years, we've seen Chrissy's hair change periodically.
A number of times.
A number of times.
Oh boy!
Some of the stories that we've covered over the years have been really interesting and a lot of fun. And like I said, we are the fifth estate.
Yeah.
We keep everybody honest.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether they agree with our our reporting or stories or whatever. There has always been that fifth estate to report back to the community.
Right.
And we're losing one of our arms kind of thing, I think.
I know,
Yeah.
and I guess I wanted people to know that the decision didn't come easily to me, and since the story did air 2 weeks ago, and then it was in the Eastern Door, and then I was on the radio on Monday talking about it at more length, and people are like, won't you reconsider, and I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love, and it's hard to go, but it's, it's time, and I think we've done our job, and I hope people can appreciate that. And it's been a ride, it's been a whoa 8 years. Community news is not like covering news in a bigger setting,
especially when you're from this community.
It's not
and
easy.
that's one thing that Zawana Aoriwa always was. The people that were doing the stories, the people that were in the stories, the people that were reporting, and the anchors have always been from this community. And I guess that kind of leads us a little bit.
People really felt like it was like their own, and that's a lot of the comments I'm getting back. And actually, Steve Bonspiel from the Eastern Door, they had done a streeter on it last week asking, like, what do you think about our decision? And a lot of people were like, well, I understand it, but we're going to really miss it. And I was like, I told him, I said, I felt validated. It almost made me cry. I'm like, because when you're in it, I guess you don't feel that sense of, like, love. You don't feel the sense of, we really appreciate you. I mean, I knew that we were appreciated because, from time to time people do tell you, but not like when it's over, it's over. And
you're constantly fighting, trying to find out the truth, trying to do this, trying to be objective, and especially when you're from this community, it makes it that much harder because it's really hard to be objective when you're doing stories on your family or you're doing stories on people that you know and love and you care for, but you still have a certain ethic in terms of news that you're held accountable for all the time. And that's one thing I've always tried to maintain is that. And for me, that's why, and that's one thing I don't, if nobody's ever really noticed, I haven't really editorialized a lot on the stories that we do. That's always been my job, is to present it in the most professional way as possible. I wanted to be the Mitsumi Takahashi of Ganawagi.
And you have been. And you have been, absolutely. Regan, you give an opportunity for a lot of Ganawagironu who wouldn't have had the opportunity to be on television, whether if it was in Christine's role, in my role, whether if it was in Jesse's role, that because he was definitely an integral part of this team. There's been so many who've been on this show, and you gave them that chance to try. And
even for myself.
well, exactly,
you know?
exactly. And, you know, I think from Christine, and I'll speak for Christine and myself, we thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. And thank you guys for working with me all these years.
We have one more show after this particular show.
Goodbye.
And I'm really looking forward to that show
Yes,
because
oh boy.
it's going to be a good one. There's going to be a lot of clips. It's
going to be crazy.
One of the things I'm really looking forward to is your reaction to what we've done here on Sawen Aoriwa.
Our dancing in particular.
Well, that's
Dancing with the Stars.
we
See
dance.
you next week.
Dancing with the anchors.
Dance with the anchors. We have time to kill sometimes. So.
Yeah.
So we want your reaction. You can always call us here at the number that's below the screen, or email us at the email address that you see down below.
MohawkTV@hotmail.com.
I'll get it next week.
And then it'll be over.
That'll be too late at that point.
But I want people to know that the show must go on, not this particular show though, but we are working diligently on replacing the programming with something a little bit more spicier. And also to stay in tune with that news and current events programming. We're not exactly like, you know, leaving Ganawage high and dry, but it's time for a change, but you can expect more things in the coming weeks right after we go off of air. I've got something up my sleeve,
As
people.
always.
Yeah,
As
as
always. All right.
Yeah. And then Lance and I are going to be doing a reality show all about Lance.
Yeah,
No.
my name is going to be Raul.
People are trying to talk us into it. We'll see.
I'm doing the costumes.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
That'd be fun.
Anyways, thanks for staying with us. We hope you enjoyed the program as always. And
For everyone who's worked on the production, Yamagoa, thank you very much. And we will see you next week for our final show.
2 weeks.
2
All right.
weeks.
2 weeks.
So, Onagiwahi, and thank you for watching.
Anna.
Anna. This program has been brought to you in part by OCR and Shell Gas Bars.